let's start with, I'm going to simplify things going forward for everybody. Now I'm more or less set for the rest of the year and dedicated at this desk. Okay, and we're going back into hibernation / hermit mode, dedication mode, and we're putting 20 hours of work in every single day on these charts and with other elements of business and market related content. It's now time to start shining into the rest of the year with no distractions. So if we look at the S&P 500, all of my time frames are 5 minute, 10 minute, 25 and daily. So what I've spotted here today to actually put this quote unquote short trade in action is very, very simple variables. So I'm looking at the previous day's high and low, okay, which is there and there. Bottom end is that 4570. And what we can see is we got a manipulation level, okay, which was tapped into 46, but it's basically 4600, 4601, and you can see now the price actually pulling back. We have this vertical up here, 4610. I believe that this was a prominent high spike, and as long as the PA remains below that area, then guess what? We're going to roll into the lows, 4570s. Coming into the 25-minute area, and the PA, you can see now how this fits together. Fake spike, 2:35 AM. So more or less the Asian session stopped, and we're pulling back down into the lows. What we can also see, what we have to be faithful to, more or less, is the fact is from here to here, guys. The blue candle, green candle, depends. It doesn't matter the color, but this volume push. When the market breaks through, so as you can see here, we've actually broken through the 50 level and we're retesting it right now, okay, on the 25. So once we're down and we break that low, the market is actually going to take them orders and it's going to squash into these levels of 570. So we're going to revisit this daily low, and if we break that, then we're obviously going to take out 4544. So that was the thesis for the actual set. So we've also broke below the MAs. MAs, these are my old ones. I've used these since 2013, okay, personally. Mainly on MT4 for execution purposes as well, but I'll get into the nitty gritty of these in later episodes. But it's just something that's always worked with me. Combined with my intuition and just simple technicals with these MAs, it's always been a success for me. So I will go into further detail around the mid-August mark, because we have a lot of information that we're going to bring to the table with our site launch. I've got many different tricks and tips up my sleeve, aces up the sleeve, guys, for the rest of the year. So I will fill you in on these details, but it's more or less a programming method. And as I say, I program my mind to see certain things, and with using relatively low amount of technicals and the MAs and intuition, it's a high success for me overall. Everyone's different, but I will provide my hints and tips on using such tools. So if you go into the S&P 500 index on the 25-minute chart here, okay, so I flip between the 25, 10 and 5. So what we've seen is what's very, very important now to seek out is the New York. Okay, so we've got the New York high here, which was printed yesterday. Okay, so if I put my crosshair there, or better still, if I align a simple horizontal line at the New York high yesterday, we've burst through, Asia's made the high, it's come back down, and we broke back below New York yesterday. So as long as we're below New York high of yesterday,